It occurs to me, looking at the two of you, I have got to start by asking how this marriage took place, how it began. Let me guess that it was not over miniature golf and a hot dog someplace. When did it start?
93. And so this was like, she realized, man, I really have feelings for Michael Jackson too. Keep going, you're the best. Thanks, Salvador. So she says that when she gets back to the house, Danny is like sleeping, or he's like in bed, and he doesn't suspect anything. She says, I don't even know why he trusts me being with Michael Jackson, maybe because Michael Jackson doesn't really seem like much of a lady killer. And Lisa also said, I don't have it written here, but it's just coming back to me. Lisa says that that Michael Jackson revealed to her that he was a virgin at that time. He dated Brooke Shields and stuff like that, but they never did anything. So he was a virgin. And so Danny was laying in bed, and he sees Lisa in the room, and Danny's like, come in bed, come in bed. And Lisa's like, I can't. And so he knew something was up. So Danny jumped up and was like, why can't you? Tell me what's going on. Let's talk. And she... I forget, but I think that, like, I forget what was said there, but she didn't tell him, but Danny saw the writing on the wall, and he's like, I'm out. She said that he packed up some of the stuff, got the dog, and left. And then then Michael Jackson called her the next day and says, okay, well, what's your answer? And again, this wasn't the high pitch. This was like the regular tone Michael Jackson voice. This wasn't the put on. And she said that she went back out to see him a lot, and he said that she said that he wanted to have sex with her, because Lisa says that he probably would want to wait till marriage, she was thinking, but he's like, no, I've waited long enough. And maybe Michael Jackson was like in his early 30s at this point. And so he had sex with her. And I guess that she was Michael Jackson's first. And what else? So she was just totally infatuated with him, and they got married. And she says she didn't tell her mom. But as some of you know from various interviews that we've seen of Lisa Marie Presley, that that Priscilla found out because helicopters were flying over her house. And she says, like, people are saying you are married to Michael Jackson. And she's like, yep, I am. So she said the first year with Michael Jackson was great. She loved it. But then we fast forward to the MTV Music Awards, where she didn't know. But remember when Michael Jackson and Lisa Marie were at the awards, and Michael Jackson just kissed her? Well, she didn't know that was coming. And after that situation, she started to think like she said, all these old thoughts started to come back to her, like, was this whole thing just for show? Was it just like you want to be with Elvis's daughter, like for like a novelty? Was this like maybe because of what you're going through right now with the allegations and stuff? So she started to get like, nah. And she started to not trust him like right away. And then she broke it off. She says that she heard from people in Michael Jackson's group that he was going to divorce her. And she got counsel that it'd be best if she divorced him first. And so she divorced him. And she says later Michael Jackson spoke to her, and she found out that Michael Jackson wasn't planning on divorcing her at all. And Michael Jackson was really upset that it happened. And so they kept contact for a few years, but they stopped in, like, I believe 97, when Lisa's plane almost went down during the History Tour. And she says also to the Michael Jackson fans that are listening right now, you might like this, that Lisa was there during the recording of the History. I think it was his story album. So